So let's start, everybody, with that in mind. We're going to spring into bliss. I'm feeling so freaking awesome, and I can't wait to share this awesomeness with you all. Okay, so downward dog. Spread the fingertips out. Activate the hand arch, palm arch we call it. Bend your knees, and then slowly press your pelvis up and away. Now keep your knees slightly bent and just really feel that there's hands behind you that are pulling your hips up and back. And when you get the up and back with the hips, you should get lots of traction in your lower back. And now find deep diaphragmatic breaths, which means you're breathing down low into the pelvic bowl when you breathe in to make your spine longer. And a relaxing exhalation out. Now, like your heels are growing roots towards the floor, press them down as you straighten through the legs. Breathe in, downward dog is a whole universe. And breathe out. Do it again, breathe in nice and deep. And let all the breath out of the body. One more long breath in. And one more deep exhalation out. Now, come to the top of the mat. Lengthen through the spine. Fold forward and get a nice deep stretch. Let something out. Now inhale, reach your arms up high. And exhale, let your hands come down. Now this is my right foot. Step open to the right or whatever way you can see me. Step to the long side of your mat. All right, you may have done these before, but these are beautiful surf check warm-ups. I did this for about 7 or 8 years every morning when I woke up. So your knees have a little bend. Soften down. Connect your front belly. Broaden your back. And as you inhale, straighten the legs. The hands come up. Now open the mouth and make a ha sound as the hands come down. Slow. Knees back. Inhale, come up again. Get into your energy body. Broaden the back. Exhale, press your hands slowly towards the floor. Go one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now inhale at the top, arch back, straighten your legs, and you're lifting your pubic bone. And more particularly here, you're kind of opening up to the sky, just taking in that download. And bend your knees, bring your hands back over your heart. Now we're just going to funkatize something outside of what we normally do. Turn your toes more to the side, bring your hands on your knees, and just because we're getting to the adductors today, use a little bit of pressure on your lower thighs to press your knees out and back. And then to start with, we're going to kind of lift your sit bones up in the back like a booty pop. Now that's going to get into one area of the adductors. Now we're doing the opposite. Still keep pressing your knees back and try now lift your pubic bone in the front as you lengthen your tailbone down. So we're getting into these inner adductors. Breathe into it, breathe in. You can move around a little bit. You don't have to be static. Energy likes to move. Now straighten your legs. Arch back, breathe in. And bend the knees, bring the hands back over the heart. Now inhale, reach your arms up. Now this is my right hand. Bend your right leg and sink down. Now if your knee's a little bit sore, stay right there, but you can come all the way down if you feel a little bit more mobile. Come up. Actually, it's more about the health of your knees. If it doesn't feel good for your knee, don't lower down. Hook your left hand, bend your left leg, sink down, breathe out. Your toes can lift up. Inhale, one more time each side. So we call this dragon lunge. Sink down, breathe out. Inhale back to center. Protect your knees. Make a hook, sink down. Now inhale, come up. You're bringing your left hand to the inside of the right foot, the right arm back. Okay, position one, we call barrel lunge. Now we're turning on the feet and facing the front of the mat. So your right knee's 1 inch from the floor, and we're in Anjani Asana, and we alternate. Breathe out, go back to that barrel lunge, left hand, right foot, right arm back, breathe out. Inhale, sweep the floor with the right hand. We come into Anjani, low lunge. Exhale to the back. Inhale, Anjani. Take a breath in, stay here. And take an amazing breath out. Now, throw your right hand down, lift the knees up off the floor, and turn into a triangle pose. Go back to where you were. Circle your right hand down and back onto the sagittal plane. Low lunge, breathe in. Throw the right hand down, triangle pose, facing the coronal plane, breathe out. Go one more time. Inhale. Let the right hand guide the movement, throw it down, turn, breathe out. Stay 2 breaths. 1, epic, 2. Now reverse triangle, not revolve, reverse. Left hand's up, right hand, right thigh, breathe in. Bring your left hand down and the right hand over the head as you breathe out. Inhale, reverse up. Exhale, left hand down, right hand over the head, breathe out. Good. Last time, come on up. New pattern. Turn towards the front, bend your left knee, and let your right heel lift up. Now like a dolphin, arch back, dolphin shape of the spine. Breathe out, stick your tongue out, hands press out. Inhale, arch back. Now any negativity, any disease, press it out and away. Press, press, press. Right hand down, left hand back. Okay, so this is where we started, and we're going to flow now onto the next side. Breathe out towards the right foot, slowly, left knee's on the floor, reach your left hand up, breathe in. And it's really simple once you get the pattern. Turn back into that barrel lunge, right hand to the inside of the left foot. Inhale to the front or the back, arch, reach up. Exhale, right hand, left foot. Last time, go into that low lunge. Stay 2 breaths. 1. Exhale. 2. Now throw your left hand down, turn to the side, Trikonasana triangle. Ready? Circle your left hand down, come into that low lunge, breathe into your left quadricep. Breathe out and turn. It's a real breathing exercise, everyone. One more time. Fluidity is an important skill that we lose with age. And then turn to the side, breathe out. Triangle. Stay 2 breaths, unlocking the inner leg. Reverse your triangle, breathe in. Bring right hand down, left hand over the head, breathe out. So breathe in again. You can do a little bit more side bending than we normally do. Breathe out, but try and get the pelvis moving. Last time, breathe in. Then we turn really fluidly back into this lunge, pressing away negativity. Inhale, arch back, breathe in. Exhale, press out and away. Just can't live in that negative way, says Bob Marley. Breathe in again. And exhale, press out and away. Now turn both feet parallel-ish. Again, cactus your arms. And bend your knees, bring your hands back over the heart. Amazing. Now inhale, reach your arms up. Turn your palms skywards. And as you breathe out, slowly bring your right hand down towards your left foot. Left arm towards the sky. Don't park. Come back up. Hands are open, receptive to the sky. Exhale, left hand comes down, right hand goes upwards towards the sky. Go one more time. Inhale, so we increase our motion while we are in motion. As opposed to static stretching, right hand down, left hand up. One more time. Inhale, palms open. Left hand down, right hand upwards towards the sky. Now inhale, open up again. And when you breathe out, bend your knees, bring your hands over your heart. Now we're going back to a dragon lunge all the way to the floor. Reach up. Now I'm going to hook my right hand and sink down. If I have a sore knee, I only sink down this low. But otherwise I can go all the way to the floor. Now my left heel is the anchor. I want to get into this left inner groin. So I'm pressing my right knee out, and I might get my right inner adductor opening as well. I can reach my left arm up. If for any reason you have more range of motion and need more intensity, you can clasp the hands, and you're still pressing out your right knee. Trying to drag your hips, shift your hips away from the left foot. Now from here, remove the clasp if you did it. Remember the barrel lunge? I want you to super smooth transition with the right hand down, left arm back. Now the transition is super simple. We just slowly turn back into the lunge. Okay, so my left leg is bent. Same action, my right heel is the anchor, and then I'm using my elbow to get my weight shifting away from it. Knee goes out, so I get into the adductors. So I want to pull the thighs towards the midline. Now I'm pulling them away. I can reach my right arm up for a bit more intensity. This left heel can come up, but try and press it down. You can clasp the hands behind you. Breathe in. Breathe out, open up your shoulders. Do it again. From here, we transition. I want you to get like jungle cat style. Slow as you can, turn into that barrel lunge. The right arm goes back. Now bring both feet parallel. Breathe in. Fold forward and stretch. Now bend your knees. Breathe in, look up. Now straighten your legs and pull the sit bones up high. Now breathe in again and breathe out. Lengthen your neck. Now just notice if you use your adductors just a little, glute minimus, small muscle in the front of the legs to roll the thighs in, then it feels like your sit bones are spreading wide like a Japanese fan. Use that. Breathe in and breathe out. Now I'm turning towards the front of my mat. So I'm turning slowly towards my left foot in this case, and I'm pressing back into a nice downward facing dog. Breathe in. Those are our super flow warm-ups, and breathe out. Now, breathe in, come into a plank position. As you breathe out, bring your knees to the floor, keep the hands on the floor, and shift back into like a child's pose. Now ripple forward into a cobra. Breathe in. And breathe out, press back into a downward dog. Now I want you to get this, stay just one more breath. I want you to really get a nice ripple every time you move in your spine. So it's really graceful. Chin in the chest, ripple forward, breathe in. Knees to the floor, shift back and breathe out. Child's pose variation, but the hands stay rooted. Come through into a cobra, bhujangasana, arm pressure pose, breathe in. And press on back, downward dog. Lift your right leg now upwards towards the sky. Whole new pattern, you're gonna love this. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Now, as your arms go up, you synchronize the left knee going down and the hips going forward. Now, like a revolved triangle, slowly bring your left hand down and your right hand circles up. Okay, there. Now we're going to go into a lizard lunge. So as you go like bowling with your right hand, circle it down, lift your right foot up, right toes up, and turn your right foot towards the right. Now foot and stretch. That's the pattern. Right leg up, one leg dog, lower down, chaturanga, up and over the toes. We're just slowly building up the intensity. And back we go, downward dog. One leg up like you're doing a taekwondo kick. Press your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot, breathe out. 4 movements. Inhale, we'll do it one breath, one movement. Arch up, right knee hovers like a revolved triangle. Right hand down, left hand circles upwards towards the sky. Turn your left foot towards the left. Roll your thigh open as the left hand circles forward. Straighten your left leg into pyramid pose. Stretch, press back. Left leg up high. Breathe in. Lower down, eccentric contraction. Chaturanga. Up and over the toes. Breath in. And glide back, downward dog. Ready? Right leg up. One more round. Right foot forward. Super fluid. 4 movements. Left knee down, arch on Johnny. Left hand inside of right foot, right arm circles back. Keep your right arm in orbit. Bend your right leg, circle it outwards. Open up. Toes out to the right. Now turn your right foot forward and stretch, breathe out. Right leg up high. Lower down, chaturanga. Up and over the toes, breathe in. And glide on back, downward dog. Left leg up high, take a breath. Step your left foot forward. Drop your right knee down, hover. Right hand to the floor, left hand circles up and back. You should have the pattern now. Lizard lunge, roll your left thigh open. Lean your head right, breathe out. Exhale, hands come to the left foot. Stretch and let it go. Pyramid. Left leg up high, breathe in. Lower down, chaturanga. You're looking strong. Up and over the toes, upward dog. There it is. And downward dog. Press on back. Breathe in. And everybody breathe out. Let it go. Now lift your right leg high, upwards towards the sky. Step your right foot forward between the hands. Come up into warrior one just for a second. And just touch your inner right thigh, just so you remind yourself that's going to be our target for about the next 4 minutes. Turn into warrior two. Now reverse your warrior. So your right knee is pressing out, left hand's going down the left thigh. You're using the back of the left hamstring to pull the knees in opposition. Sink down, breathe in, lengthen your tailbone. Breathe out. Do it again. All right, we're moving to triangle pose, but do it really slow and systematically. All right, do you remember the 5 steps? Roll your right thigh in so your butt sticks out. I know you're not supposed to do that. But side tilt your pelvis, and then the next step is to brace. Use your elbow to brace. You're using your right deltoid muscle to brace your inner right thigh at the knee. Now, scoop the right hip under as you zip the pelvis and the rib cage together. Really get a side tilt now. So my tailbone, I'm trying to tilt it towards the floor. I stay long through the crown. The last thing is I breathe in and then press your pelvis back far. So it's like you're dragging your right sit bone away from the right heel. Now open your arms up. And I hope you feel your medial hamstrings, inner adductors, breathe into them. Reach through the head and breathe out. Now reverse your warrior. Double shock on that one. Now, half moon. Right fingertips to the floor. Start with your right leg bend. Lift your left leg up. Really stay focused on your left big toe bone. Now, again, bend your right leg, and then I want you to turn your left leg upwards towards the sky as much as possible. Pubic bone. Keep lengthening and breathing. Now we're bringing the left ankle on the right knee for standing pigeon. Okay, left ankle, right knee. Now, don't turn, but I'm going to turn towards you so you can see me a bit better. I want you to do something today, like a football touchdown. I want you to just kind of frame and smush, like a vice almost, your left foot with your right forearm. And I want you to really take pressure with your foot. Okay, now that's stabilizing your knee. Now start to really add hip flexion. You're trying to bring the front of the pelvis towards your thigh and then drag your left hip back in particular. Breathe in. Breathe out. There it is. Do it again. All right, you ready? Hold your left big toe bone, and left big toe. We're going up.